I forget, is this connected to anywhere, or do we always have to boat over to it? Probably always have to boat over to it. Ah, no, there we go. We got a strait. Taking that should end this quite nicely. I don't know if I'll be imprisoning you, my good old vassal. Why does Jake want to remain a vassal? I just prefer the dynamic of it. I feel like once you become an empire, I don't know, loses a bit of its luster. I like the fighting, the back and forth thing you do with your liege. It appeals to me. Coptic Ethiopians. Okay, having a Coptic there is going to be a problem, but it doesn't matter. He'll probably be ousted quite quickly. So we got this. We'll enforce our demands. We're going to imprison actually both of them. So I could actually give up Lesbos if I wanted to. I don't, but I could. I will still enforce that, gain my dread, and now you will have your title properly revoked because you're a criminal. And I don't care about the loss of anything on it. It belongs to me now, and by belongs to me, I mean belongs to a family member of my choosing. Anyone, honestly. Could be one of my siblings who are unlanded. As long as they're male, of course. Right, you for example, my half-brother. You are part of... what the hell is that? Well, I guess that's why you're my half-brother. My sister is unlanded. Unfortunately, we can't give land to the ladies. Huh, okay, well, goodbye to that idea then. Guess I'm giving it to my beloved children. But let's see, how are we doing on son? Son. Problem, if my sons inherit stuff, then they're not going to be in my realm. So that'll be a little bit of a problem. So it might be good to look for others outside, like cousins and that. But if they're not in my realm, I can't really grant it to them, can I? Is your liege Ethiopian? Yes, and that's good because it means that I'm the culture head of Greek. In any case, son, I'll figure out the rest later. I'm going to give you that. And you're meant to be my vassal, but instead I'm going to go to you and I'm saying, grant you my own son. There you go. And now I have another count. So those 3 counts are really building it up. And the more I do of that, the better. As for... oh yeah, there was the former owner of that that's now stuck away in my prison. You got any money? Not enough money, I'm afraid. How about a bit of tickly torture? There's no real point in doing that other than getting secrets. So I guess I'll just leave you there for whenever whenever I fancy. Oh. Right, you of Lesbos are willing to pay your way out. Now... shouldn't I lose stress from letting people go since I'm compassionate? No, I gain stress because... oh, it's my son who's compassionate. Right, regardless, I could actually banish you? How? Oh, right, he's still landed. So, unfortunately, he gets to keep his money. They have to be unlanded and in your prison and in your court. Regardless, though, I think I'll just let you go. You're no big threat to me, and you got 50 bucks. I like 50 bucks. That's not all I want to get rid of. I want to get rid of this junk. Will you revoke your title to me? Probably not, because you are subject to this duchy. I'm not here to be a monster. Would you revoke your title to me? You might. It would actually be better for me if you didn't, so I wouldn't incur the tyranny. And if you don't, a couple of nobodies rise up. Oh god, the son of the blind bugger would rise up against me as well. Right. Something to hide, it would seem. Lucky for me, I don't have to be quite creative with how I get her in my grip. A strong hook. A secret. No, I gotta get that strong hook. Great. Now, all I gotta do is kill the current Basilius. Is that a woman? Her. Yeah, I guess it is. I mean, that's almost certainly a man, but Forgive me for having difficulty noticing. Alright, you've really got to go. Oh, God, it's gonna take forever. But you've still got to go. I will pay whoever, whatever, to get you dead. Unfortunately, you're not having any of it. Oh man, nobody wants to join in here. Some of these bribes are muckle expensive. This is getting a worrying number of people involved. Bleeding out. We got some ragamuffin here who's bleeding out. I don't really care about them. I could gain some dread and have them die, but I want that learning experience. Although being friends with my spy master would be great. He's 36 and keeping him on my side is pretty important, so let's form a friendship. There we go. Got loyalty hook on this courtier. Orthodox, Greek, not a lot really to do with him. I mean, strong hooks can be useful for a lot of things, but I'm not looking for that. I was more looking for a friendship with my beloved spy master. Are you hoarding money, or do you just not have anything to build? I've got plenty to build, I just need to remind myself to do it. I should do it in a sweep. I just go round and round here constantly, but I'll wait for this next thing to be finished. I'll even build in the baronies that I'm not holding myself, because they're made to be held by me at some point. Oh, that's right, I was trying to make people join my scheme. It's looking a lot better already, but we need more people, as long as they don't ask for a ridiculous amount of money. Good, good, we're almost there. All the money it takes to get this brat dead. There we go, it's pretty much perfect. Although thinking about it, I should just set my spy master to help out. That would have been a lot easier and a lot faster. Right, what are we doing here? I can embrace celibacy, but I don't want to. Fertility boost? No, I want to get learn on the job, so let's make our way down towards it. Again with the ransoms, but you're not offering me anything, really. I mean, you think 10 is worth it to me? Oh, right. Right. The question might be where to go from here, and the answer is to make more independent kingdoms with my house there to get that splendor. Splendor is something, or not splendor, renown. There's also splendor. Everybody works towards it. We still need more renown, though. We've got to work on that. I should also make my brilliant children, especially the boys, have somebody look over them. Now, my wife is Italian. Hopefully she doesn't turn the children into Italians as well, but regardless. Designate heir. Oh, I can designate primary heirs. I don't need Shaggy. I could get somebody better. I could get the ones that are handsome, rather than the ones that are comely and quick. Eelco could make it yet. Designating heir costs 1,000. Regardless, I'm going to ward you. You're the most promising looking one there is. Alright, alright, worker. Honestly, you were never worth anybody's time. I'm going to remove me as your guardian. And then I'm going to believe in Eelco. Educate that child myself. Let's get a ward for you. The ward will be... Oh no, this is who we're looking for, isn't it? Oh, that's to make wards. Yeah. Can't I do it through this way? Educate child. Son. Do it, and don't you dare convert the culture. And educate another child. While we're at it, work on one of those daughters. Charming! That means they should hopefully become a... and we can focus them. Forget education. It's all about that intrigue. It's a hard place out there. Deal with it. Jake's still going. Yeah, CK3 does that to me. But my Naxos has come a long way today. Liberty courtier war doesn't look good for you now, does it? A word of advice. Not the first time I've heard talk of what a great servant, the son, a 5-year-old is. Now, sent to my court, he presents himself as a token of friendship between my oh, he is my friend, isn't he? Yeah, I mean, what's the worst that could happen? It's a good opportunity for the boy. He's Orthodox, he's Greek, he's quick. I could certainly bring him together with one of my own without risking the old inbreeding. My son, another son. Oh, nothing special about this one. Toss him out in the garbage. Right, what's a lovely name for you? We're going to call you Zess. These children are still useful tools. I'm going to set them up to drown in that renown as well, as best I can, and as soon as I can. Especially if I can give them full-on duchies. The thing is, oh, well, I do have, wait, I can declare war, but for nothing. I don't get it. There's a lot of those popping up. So, you want to declare war? Well, no. Usurping duchies would be a good way forward. Oh, who am I missing? I was never that great at having a marshal guy, and I still won't be great. Let's just have this vassal do it. I should be expanding and doing my plan right now, because it will strengthen my overlord, which I don't honestly mind, as long as I can put up a bit of a defense against the Basmids. And this is what I'm talking about, is about why I'm liking to stay a subject. Because I'm not directly picking every fight. I'm trying to contain threats through my overlord, so it kind of feels good to expand and have it help a greater picture. They have claims. You can't press them right now due to woman or child. That does make a lot of sense. It would be nice if it actually said so, though. Right. I think I'm going to stop my empire around here. Serbia might be tempting, but it might be even more tempting to establish an independent kingdom of Serbia. Huh. 1 duke. Okay, so I guess it just counts the highest level. But 2 kings? Who are the 2 kings? Oh, yes, of course, you. Betrothed to an irritable but pretty individual. Oh man, you might make some excellent offspring for me. That would be lovely. Right, in any case, you might have some relatively useless allies. Who are you? Relatively useless allies. Still going to gun you down, so I need to start putting my... the patriarch who hates me. Oh, good lord, they're making criminal amounts of money. Criminal. What other wars can I declare anyway? I need to expand and get that renown going. Oh, I can do holy wars. Oh, think of the land. Oh, I'm a sinner. I could launch a holy war for an entire kingdom and establish loads of dukes and make those dukes part of the Byzantine Empire. How can I tell what level of control you have? How do I know if you have absolute crown control or not? Is there any way to know? Well, maybe somebody knows how to know. Servant of Honesty. Shaggy's trying to steal from the travel chest. You're currently my heir. That could still change. But I don't want no... Oh god, honesty. Is that a virtue? It is. Oh, he's got everything needed to be an amazingly pious Orthodox. Ah, oh, it hurts to do this, but I think we're going to have to do some nice things. Oh, God. It's kind of sickening. He just needs one more good trait, and that's that. Secret exposed. I'll imprison Anna, some random courtier. Seriously, just pay your way out. I don't know or care about you enough. You are with child, however. Is your current children... bastardry. Get out of my face. Ah, let's join a feast, even though he hates me. Okay, finally. Finally, you die You come into the picture and I get to modify my contract. Out you go, child. Out you bloody go. Mangled corpse. I get a lot of stress from it, but I'm about to lose the stress by joining in this feast. And now, this is what it's all been about. God, it has taken forever. Temptation focus. Wow. Now, you are on the throne. You can only modify your feudal contract once per lifetime. I missed the chance to do that with Ilko, and I've been waiting 34 years to do it with Aki, but we can finally do it. Now, since I have a hook, I can use that to change it. Well, I could change it anyway, but I don't want to pay more of anything. I would like to keep my levies, frankly. I would like to be a march, and I would like to have council rights guaranteed. Wait, what? Yeah, I get council rights. Wait, what? Something's not going right here. Council rights and hook. That's fine. Ah, right, of course I was using that on that. But since that becomes... since that halves my taxes, I could actually increase my tax obligation. And I'm no worse for... well, not much worse for wear. Doesn't seem too bad to keep those levies for myself. Pay him a bit more taxes as long as I'm a march. As long as I get those council rights. That seems pretty good for me. I'm really just switching these two, but I'm using the hook to get council rights guaranteed. Can't change the levies and tax at once. You cannot propose more than 3 changes. Wow, god damn, that was the whole point. Oh well, I guess those are staying the way. Right, I'm still keeping council rights. And I want to be a march, although a Palatinate sounds better. How close are we to that? Palatinate's 7 years away. Who's got time for that? The next guy can change us to be a Palatinate, and then use a hook to lower my other things. But council rights are so good. I'm having that. I love that little sound effect for doing it as well. Right, strong hook. Come to think of it, if we end up with a Copt in charge, which we do, maybe I should have gotten religious protection. In any case, I can, if I wasn't already on the council, I could demand any position I want, and I get it with impunity. It's kind of good that I get this when I'm crappy, because that makes things go crappier for them. But really, Spymaster is the one to me. But if they ever fire me, I can just use that card and get it back for 25 years. Can only do it once per lifetime, I think, though. I should check that, actually. Can be used at will. Okay. Doesn't tell me how often. Powerful vassal opinion -2. Okay, this better be worth my time. He doesn't like me, and I don't like him, so the text changes dependently. Could you put your family heir, your family member, on the Byzantine throne? I could, but I don't want to, because then they would take over as the house head, and I want that power. It's pretty good for me. Okay, ooh, life reaffirmed. This meal's giving me a boost, and stress gain reduction. Oh, this is lovely. They get some prestige for it. Well, good for them. Right, I could lose some stress here, and I'm a bit stressed, but 5 years of extra diplomacy and liege and vassal opinion is pretty good. Sounds good to me. And I think after that... oh, how's my... oh, I still have my physician. That's good. Is she better at things? Of course she's not. I think they need events to learn that. Right, this vassal and I have not been getting along well. And I just imprisoned him because he wasn't very good with Lesbos. I could become more of a rival, but... let's be friends. I've had plenty of rivals and they'd be dying all around me. And goodbye stress. Excellent. Any other things that we could do? We haven't been on a hunt for forever. Let's change that. And then if I could go on another pilgrimage. Oh, in a couple of years I can do that. It'd be good to finally get some piety, because we've been struggling for that, what with being a horrible sinner. Jake, you have part of Georgia, question mark? What? Explain. Oh, well, this weird bugger also has a holding over here. I don't want that. Well, some of these things can't be controlled. It'll be marriage and inheritance and all that. Okay, just as my courtier started to dismount, 1 foot in the stirrup, my rigid vassal made sure to bump into the horse, sending him stumbling across the camp. Mediator for diplomacy. You're acting like a child and shall be punished like one. That vassal who I want to get into my de jure. Gain a bit of stress from callousness, but mediator seems good. Let's get that diplomacy going. My lethargic vassal is creeping around the hills ahead of me, fully concentrated on the powerful boar and oblivious of my presence. I could kill the man, but I don't want to. Let's get a bit stressed and get that piety, because God, do I need dutiful. I'll get some more of that when I go on pilgrimage, or indeed when I... Oh no, I can't. Holy War. Harumph. We return home in disappointment. At least we get some of that. Okay, tons of prestige here. Dynasty of Many Crowns. At least 10 members is an independent ruler. Well, that's not going to happen because we're all under this. We gain renown. Steward. Oh, wow. The dynasty gains good stewardship. That sounds very good. Consecrate bloodline. You gain paragon. The dynasty gets renown. Orthodox. Nah, that doesn't sound good. Doesn't sound like it has lasting bonuses for us. And on devoted servants. I've really not found much of a good use for holy orders. Every time I want to use them, they're already hired out. There are some events that give you fat stacks of cash, though, but you have to give up provinces that do give fat stacks of cash, including your own one. I could go for another feast. We're not that stressed. And I don't want to become a drunkard. But being an even more eager reveler is quite lovely. Nah, not happening. Not happening. I need to be declaring war, not declaring feasts. You're going down once my truce is up with you, and would you believe it, my truce is already up with you. Allied with Cyprus, I don't think that's going to help you, although for what it's worth. Wait, oh god, allied to my own house. How could it come to pass? Anyway, I have a claim on that, and that's going to be my claim now. Now it really feels like the world is malleable to my desires. Just get stuck in there, they're not going to stop you. Men-at-arms, so damn good. Now I am doing a straight crossing, but don't I have someone who's a forder available? It's worth losing a lot of advantage to get forder. There, you, my useless courtier. There we go, because you drop that massive penalty. I think it's like -30 or something. Total annihilation. Some useless individual was caught, and they're the wrong religion as well. In fact, I could execute them, and I would actually... Oh, I'd just gain dread. I don't gain piety for it. I'm too used to that pagan run that we were doing. However, I'm a little lacking in dread. If you wouldn't mind coughing up that dread. I hear men at legs are better at retreating. Well, I don't need to retreat. I'm just walking in here with my tree buckets and taking it down. Good fort level, so I'm glad this is under me and not anyone else. I'm keeping this directly for me, though, because it's... come to think of it. No, you're your own duchy, of course. And there we go. Your allies are too slow. It's really, really overpowered to hit somebody that has an OPM that has allies. In fact, I could let you go for money. And I'd still win because I have 100% war score on you. This is how nice I am. There we go. I get his money, but I still get to declare the peace. Because when you declare peace, once you have the guy under lock and key, you actually let them go, which is not what I want to do. So, very well, we grab this. Whoever this guy is, he seems to be doing alright, so I'm going to grant him a further title here. Very nice. And I wouldn't mind making the duchy to give him that as well. Oh wait, you currently have the duchy. Neighboring fellow vassal, what? Didn't I just completely oust you? How do you have any land? Ah, right, there you go. You can still be usurped, though, and you shall be usurped. Costs money, gains lovely things. Thank you kindly. I hold it, but I am a generous god, so I shall grant you the Duchy of Cephalonia. Remains my vassal, of course. Lovely. Oh, it's looking good. I think having lots of duchies is the way forward. I thought about having lots of kingdoms that have lots of duchies, but duchies just feels so good. It's so nice and neat. Their borders spill out a bit, but the thing about kingdoms is they can get really unwieldy. I was the Emperor of Francia, and I had about this under my own control. Navarra had everything else. All of this, all of this, all of this, all of that. And of course he hated my guts, and he was a pain to break up. Whereas these duchies, nice, small, and because I'm already a kingdom, my vassal limit's 40. You need a lot of duchies to be hitting that limit. Look at that little kiddo. He's doing alright. Now, that was all fun and games, but I need to establish more independent, in inverted commas, rulers to get that renown going. I've been dragging my heels on the renown. I'm making a claim here. I could really do with a map mode for declaring wars, because if I can declare a holy war on anybody, this is a bit meaningless. I can declare war on you. Why? Yeah, we got claims galore, it seems, but I don't want to. You're already what I was looking for. In fact, it would be nice if we could be allied. You know, what with us sharing the same dynasty, but it doesn't work that way. How much exactly are you playing CK3 off stream, says Cheese Thingy? Past 2 days were blown entirely on it. It was a good time. Right, the thing is, these are other people's claims, and I don't want that. I want to be able to fight my own wars so that I can take it and give it to my own family. Press several claims in a single war, though. That's going to be useful, so we should be getting those claims. Get those claims, make those duchies, hand those duchies out to my emperor. Emperor goes stronger, I get more renown, everybody wins. For the bigger cheeses like Hungary, I should be trying to marry my way in. I am fairly intriguing, so I should and I'm not swaying anybody. Actually, that's a problem. I hear you get massive amounts of prestige from not swaying, but seducing people. So maybe I should try that. Well, maybe people that actually like me a little bit. No success chance. Why is that? I guess I'm just not attractive enough to these people. Mr. Crusader Kings isn't for me. Yeah, and I was wrong. So bite. Oh god, look at all these independents popping up. Zila? That's not a real word. You there, Duchy. Would you like to be my vassal? Maybe I can't do that to people that are also under the Byzantine Emperor. Alright. What I could well be doing with is... I forget, does it cost piety to buy claims or not? I mean, I have plenty of piety to spend, and I will soon be getting a lot more when I go on a pilgrimage. But I think that's what it costs, doesn't it? This is so good. Learn on the job plus sanctioned loopholes in learning. Unless you want to live forever or start a new faith, this is the one to go for. God's sake, no. You seem to be actually enjoying managing characters. Glad to see you got past your dislike of that kind of gaming. Really have enjoyed this series as well as the Alba run, says Cirrus Lurking. I like that name. Lurking. Any plans to go independent? No, 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 no. I am faithful to the Byzantine Empire. The Coptic Ethiopian Byzantine Emperor. I might really need to see about sorting out my religious things though, because his following of Coptic might be a problem. Also, what the hell is this? You are the very wrong religion. Get that changed. That's a problem. I even had you in my prison, didn't I? Claim on Beirut. I don't know or care what a Beirut is. I do, however, like the fact that you are Hail. More blind people. You, on the other hand, Arezzo. Nah. Nah. God, you are bloody awful at doing your job, but you're bloody good at amassing all that gold. Does gold get inherited from one patriarch to another? I feel like it might not. But I think it's worth my time imprisoning him just to, of course, take his money, but to get a better guy here. My tyranny isn't that bad. Jake, Crusader Kings historically has had incredibly vibrant and quality modding community. I know you don't usually touch mods beyond quality of life, but, well, I mean, I went hugely in on Mayo on EU3, so I would not be opposed to doing it as long as I don't get daft. Alright, you're banished. Your money is mine. Get me a better patriarch. That's not much better at all. And they're poor. And they're hoarding all the money. This is all bad. Okay. Learning per level of devotion. We'll get there eventually. My queen is pregnant again? How does she do it? Right, I'm looking forward to expanding the realm. Unfortunately, getting these claims takes a long time because of my useless patriarchs, and imprisoning them all is making me a bit unpopular. What with all the piety and stuff. Someday I'll be dutiful. Someday. Oh wow, a Mayo player. I had no idea. I played so much Mayo for EU3. Probably as much as I played vanilla. I even played it multiplayer, and it worked. Did my first AARs with Mayo in EU3. Oh, those times, man. Those times. Okay, I'm going to take this over, and I'm very swiftly going to establish this... well, honestly, I want the full kingdom, but that'll be a bit much. Unpressed claim is all I need. You're going down. Why does it show more than that? You don't have any liege or anything, but it showed this. Maybe because of claims and stuff. Your enemy potential. Oh, that's why it's showing. Okay, doesn't matter. I'm taking that. I have so much prestige banked up that I can spend it all this stuff as much as I want. And winning these wars is so trivial. But hey, it took a lot of fighting to get this far. Raise everything, and by everything I mean everything but the levies, and march on in. And I could honestly do an upgrade on my guys here. I actually want another set of trebuchets. As mad as that may be. I don't like men-at-arms, I just don't like them. Light footmen at least. They just don't seem powerful at all. Like you could have anything better, like armored footmen. They counter spearmen. Depends what the enemies use, I suppose, but they just seem to hit a lot harder for a much higher price, but I have money. Money is not the problem. After this war, I'll see about sorting out my men-at-arms. Enemy allies join wars, but if it's against OPMs, it really doesn't matter. You race in, you wonder why you still have your crummy commander here. I'm going to invite some better knights. I don't have enough good ones right now. Send the herald. Don't care about Clements at all. Ah, thanks for reminding me to do the upgrades. Upgrade you. And then on all these other places, not the cities, don't care about the cities, but all these other ones that we've built, I need walls and towers. Oh, you have walls and towers. Well, that's nice. Still not sure what's best, but in my opinion, money is probably the best. Although, getting those archers to do even more damage. I like my archers, but I really, really like my money. So I just do the rounds, build them up, get those forts. You as well, eh? You're looking good. If I was stronger in my stewarding, this would be even better. Are we actively building? I think we are. So some of these are really hard to read. How far do you upgrade your domain? Well, this is what I see as my main domain now, right? I still hold on to this because it's worth good money, and I'll hold on to it for as long as I can, but Demetrius? Nah. My question's about the succession, more like, how many of these counties do I lose? Well, no, I don't lose them at all, because I've given them out to my mayors, so they don't get a right to take them. And I don't care if I lose Thessaly, I'm meant to lose it, and New Naxos. In fact, what was the original name of this place? Can we rename it back to what it was? No? Okay, well, it's going to be Old New Naxos now. And then over here, where the hills are, so we get the best bonus for defense, this is going to be New Naxos. New Naxosian. Naxosian? I like the fact that they have that. Naxosian? Yeah, sure. I think there's a Greek in the YouTube comments who says that Naxosian doesn't make him hurl, so it must be okay. High partition. Oh, so I haven't actually looked at my succession here for a while. We do not have heraldry, so we can't do high partition. Not that it really matters that much the way I have everything here. Is there any downsides to high partition? It just seems all good. But yeah, Greeks don't have access to a lot of this stuff. Gender law, could have it male only, but male preference is fine. Who cares? I like being able to designate my heir, though. That is really good. And I may designate my heir to anyone that's better. Splendor. Oh, I'm a living legend! What benefits can you get for that, other than the secular opinion? And I suppose all those knights. Right, this comes to me now. So be it. And since we have what we need here, I can also create... Not the Kingdom of Serbia, that would take a bit more. Oh, not much more, though. Oh, my. Is it better to have one king or 3 duchies? A king is 1, a duke is 0.5, so... duchy it is. Also easier for me to do right now. Create that title, costs money, who cares, what is even money? And then let's grab one of our children and give it all to them. You're nothing special, so congratulations, you've earned this title. Ta-da! And also, I go to my liege and say, here's a vassal for you. And suddenly my renown goes from plus 5.7 to plus 6.2 every month, because they are, in massive inverted commas, independent. I'm not their liege, at least. Need more claims, need to keep going. Who, where, and the what now? Are there any more joke duchies that I can make? I mean, this Duchy of Dubrovnik, right? What the heck is even that? I'll tell you what it is. It's a source of great renown. Who are you? Oh, you have a liege. Oh god, it's Croatia. Right, I'm thinking the best way to do Croatia is to marry in, because it's a lovely kingdom. I know what Ragusa is, but I'd still like that single province there. It just means that I have to deal with Croatia. Now, Croatia's tiny. Poland's tiny as well. It would be pretty cool just to grab that and have a joke duchy right there. Jake, is the Empress converting your family? Oh, I hope to hell not. No, and yeah. Can't convert you, you're not in my court. Anyway, I sincerely doubt she has the power needed to enforce Coptic within the realm. That's not to say we don't have our own problems here. Well, I'm sure she's going to have plenty of problems as is. I'm not going to be backing you. What's going on here? Peasants. Who are you fighting, actually? Wait, what? No, dial that one down a bit. Attacking you. What are you doing there, then? As a Croatian, I insist that you conquer us, says Barkas85. Yeah, it does mean fighting all of Croatia, though, and whilst that's not a big deal in terms of people I have to fight, it's a bit of work. It's a real bit of work. I wonder if there's any other joke duchies just waiting to be made. Well, conquered and made. And the one province duchies. Crimea's there is pretty small. You know, counts are still fine, right? What's one count? A count is plus 0.25, so half as good as a duke. So actually it's better to have loads of counts out, but they'll probably kill each other. Because I don't think there is high thingamajigger here. How do I even know what your level of... that's the name of it, Crown Authority. If I see it here for me, I would thought I'd see it here for you. But I'm not seeing it. Does anybody know where to see your lieges or anybody's Crown Authority level? I guess I could see what I think about my liege. That's their opinion of me. I want my opinion of them. Under realm on the right. Realm? Oh, my liege has, oh god, autonomous vassals. I actually want you to have absolute crown authority so that you can stop the vassals from waging war. God, you're a waste of space, but keeps me nice and autonomous at least. Which is a shame because I already fought to get a really nice contract which allowed me to declare wars whenever I want. But next up I'm going to want Palatinate and then obviously lower levies. I don't care about lowering my taxes, I only pay 1.2%, which is a joke amount right now. Anyway, I was looking for duchies to secure nearby. For the glory of my family. Well, you know, there is Zila. Zila is far too independent right now, but I'd need some stuff for that. I don't want to conquer this and just give it away. Holy War seems like the way forward to make a ton of duchies to give out to my family as part of the Byzantine Empire. Jake, you forced that when winning your wars. I forced displacement. I don't recall forcing her to go down in levels, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. It's just what I remember. Right, then there's you and you, who are, oh god, albinos. Useless and no friends, so I could go over and establish you nice and fast. And you are allied with another relative nobody. So I could actually go over and start getting all Italian on everything. Ah, you know what? That poor Ragusa was crying out to be saved, so let's go and save them from themselves. Save them from themselves. 3 years. God, you are useless. Claiming non-adjacent county. Oh, Christ, that bumps it down a lot. Alright, backtrack, backtrack. Papacy has that, which might make this a little troublesome, but if I get the rest off of you... which would be a 2-war job. Pope of the Infinite Mercenaries, yeah, oh jeez. And with that kind of money, he'd be getting all the mercs he wants. That is a problem. Well, my hook on you will come back. If only I had golden obligations. Right, it's the question where I think I'd be best suited expanding the good old Byzantium. Up here might even be one of the better ideas, because I could grab a couple of these, for example. Oh, these are part of Byzantium as well. Odessa, then. How about you? Part of Yetistan, unfortunately. But I could always expand this way. Yeah. Get back at Hungary for all that they've done. If I... Oh, right, no, I already gave you out, didn't I? Just as a poor little county, no less. And it's not like I can grant you a title, can I? No. Poor lad, I just left poor Clinicio to rule a county for not much splendor. Right, my problem is it's hard to fight big wars for lots of land. Right, my best option for that is Holy War. And I need something to get me that. I need a bit of piety. So perhaps my best idea is to go on a pilgrimage, which I can do September this year. Get the piety to be dutiful again. Stop being a sinner. Although, I'll stop being a sinner when I stop tying up my own patriarch. I hope he's young, so he lives a long time. 50 is not young. Hope he dies soon. The further I delve into my studies, the more apparent the link between mind and body becomes. Too much to worry can make you sick. The mind is no stronger than its vessel. My wise friend journals about his worries and swears it eases his mind. Oh, journal is so good. Journaler is just a straight up great trait to have. Ooh, but athletic is the best trait. But it's 50-50, whereas this I would definitely get journaler. Yeah, I will take journaler, worth it for that extra learning. Do I get a decision based on it? Write my thoughts down. Nice way to lose some stress, but we're not that stressed. Yeah, Holy War. Pilgrimage, Holy War, tons of land, because I'm obviously going to kick someone's arse. Another son. Oh, another son without traits. Right, well, that sounds like a throwaway. And our throwaway is going to be Pious. Or is it Pious? I don't know. The question is who we Holy War. Because we can take on somebody quite meaty with our 10,000, not to mention all the mercs we can afford. It's just a question of what we take. God, imagine taking all of Hungary and divvying it up to all these duchies who'd be our independent ones. Thinking about it, I'd rather go this direction than this direction, because Europe needs saved badly. And who better to save it than strong Greek orthodoxies? Ah, right, I did invite people like you to my court, right? Welcome aboard. You're not very expensive. Do I have any other good guests? Quite a lot of guests, actually. Lots of claims, but it's not about expanding my own power now. Naxos expansion, I suppose, other than getting this, because I wouldn't mind having this under Naxos to actually grow my kingdom thing. Naxos expansion here is done, and when I get to about here, I think it would also be done. For me, it's more about building up that renown and saving the world through our dynasty. That appeals to me quite a lot. Other guests, did we have anybody else? Competent schemer. Nah. A robust man. Very robust man. Very old and very gay, though. Well, he's no money, so nothing really to gain out of that. Competent steward, competent physician. Do I still have a physician? I do. Bless the game for not telling you when they go away or die or anything. Useful county claim. On Beirut. Otherwise, 8, 9, and 3 prowess. No thanks. Yeah, Islamic Germany is a... what's Burgundy doing in northern Italy? Something wrong with this place. You of Athens, I had a hook. Hook's gone. But I don't really... I thought I'd like to negotiate all my contracts to be horrific and make them give me lots of stuff. But really, it's not worth it. They give you almost nothing anyway. I'm better off just having my own lands give me loads of everything. Pin your physician to know when they die. What an idea. What a great idea. Thanks for that. Except this thing seems to close itself. I don't know when... There we go. Stop closing. Alright, I'm a reveler, so let's get reveling. Ah, it's my own cousin. And someone that doesn't hate me. Amazing. You win when you quit playing, indeed. There's no win condition. Except for the ones you make yourself. Oh, right, once this is over, I really need to go on that pilgrimage. How's that claim coming along there? I forget what you're even claiming right now. Oh, you are claiming Ragusa. I guess I never pulled you back. Fair enough. My son has become arrogant. Well, that's... You were 2 for 3 on the virtues. Shame about that, but you might have an opportunity to lose arrogant yet. An arrogant steward might not be the worst of things. Diplomacy and became my friend. Oh man, friends are where it's at. Oh, this is looking good. This is looking pretty good. I mean, terrible in the intrigue, but otherwise looking great. Even if the outline is closed, if a pin character dies, you get a message. Ooh, swell. You, 17, that sounds like you're my new knight. And he understands what a tyrant I am. Okay, okay. How's that feast going on? Because it's lasting forever. Didn't I just go to a feast? What happened to it? Well, whatever. We're going on a pilgrimage now. I need to stop being as impious as I am. Which means I need like 600 devotion out of this. Let's go to the Vatican. Eye up Italy along the way. What's Jake's goal, or is he just seeing what happens? The great eugenics program to strengthen the bloodline and to save Europe, but without direct conquest. I want to build up renown by actually placing my dynasty all over the place. A dynasty will change it to glorious Orthodox. And by doing it indirectly, it stops me having all this busy work to do. Like, if I had all these people under me, it would be such a... But I could just let the AI handle it. In any case, the end is nigh. Well, thanks to my impressive learning, I can say some words in tongue, and they learn to love me, which is great, because God, I need that piety. Gotta be dutiful someday. God, we're just going at it? Well, she is only 31. By God, these children. I need to conquer land to give it to them, but I need holy wars to conquer land to give it to them. I wonder what the highest level I can holy war 4 is. Ah, there we go. Clergy opinion will improve. Fervor, pair holy, yeah, fair enough. I just need to not be... there we go. All sorted. Now the question is, where I holy war? Now, I don't think holy war can be done on other Christians, can it? It has to be done on the Muslims. Wait, how do I holy war? Don't tell me I'd have to be bored. No. Talk to me. You told me all these wars I could fight. What happened to them? You have to choose the top liege, Jake. Well, Hungary's off the cards, so it must be the likes of you, Mr. Top Liege. No, I don't have Casus Belli. Who can I holy war then? You can I believe you can holy war against heretic Christians. Well, you're Catholic, but that's not good enough. I swear I had holy war here earlier. Where'd it go? No, no, no. I want my holy wars. Is there a holy war at the time? I don't know. Not seeing one. But I was really hoping... I mean, I saw holy war up somewhere earlier. But now I'm not seeing it. Oh my, Jerusalem's there. Heresies are those that aren't Catholic, Orthodox, Coptic, or apostate. I can independence war you, but I can't holy war you. Alright, what are we looking at when it comes to these? You there, for example. Body. No, nothing. Do I have to border them as well? Surely not. I've had the Pope holy war me from half the world away. Could I holy war these filthy Cathars? Well, they're not top liege, so no. How do I holy war somebody? Because I really want to get holy warring. Oh, well, I don't want to get ill. Come now. Even worse! Traitor deserves to die. Okay, well, let me be. Oh, well, I'm feeling fine, but I'm also not feeling fine. Really, though, the whole thing I wanted to do here was holy war. Good to be home. Suck to be ill whilst I'm doing that. Yeah, holy war CB on some nation in the Levant. Was it you? No. Was it you? No. Oh, we already checked about the wow, did it say Persian Empire before? Still can't do it though. Ah, there we go. Good to be well again. Don't even need stubborn for it. Glad that passed as fast as it did. Really though. Okay. It'd kill me just to have a list of my Casus Belli. I guess your realm must border heathen. Well, I border these weirdos. But that's just for a claim. Hold on, here's my realm. Here's my realm in Naxos. I border Persian Empire. Suppose I specifically border you, but and I also border you. Or be within limited naval rack. Come on, can't keep changing the goalposts like that. I want the holy war. Give me somebody to holy war. Weird. You should be able to holy war. I mean, not well. I mean, I wouldn't mind holy warring the Persian Empire for vast tracts of land to give, but that's not what I'm looking to do here. Something's not right. Maybe I can't holy war them. Anything under here about the holy warring? We got loads of fervor. Teachings of Jesus. Can vassals declare holy war? I honestly don't know, says Delaran. It showed up as a Casus Belli earlier, but now it is not. I'm gonna go through all of them. Orhel, Camarda, the Pope himself, Yedistan, Hungary, Cyprus, Dulci, Naxos. That's not showing up. See that ecumenism trait with the boat? That icon means other Christians with it don't holy war. The trait with the boat. Oh, this one here. Other Christian faiths that have ecumenism doctrine are considered astray instead of hostile. Okay. What of it? Still looking to holy war. Why can't I holy war the Persian Empire? You can only holy war if your liege's religion can... Maybe, for some reason, these guys can't holy war. You can only do that if they're hostile or evil. They are evil. Wonder if I can do something about you someday. You're just a problem. I don't get it. How do I holy war? I want the holy war. Maybe it's a sign that I should stop for the day. Maybe the Great Holy War is about stopping this. or about finding out how exactly drift works. Alright, I'm sure CK3 is going to be back real soon, probably even later today. But there's some homework to be done. 1. Why can't I holy war? 2. Why, in God's name, does none of Bulgaria want to do your drift into Naxos? Epirus is, Hellas is, hell, even whatever this place is Opitamoti. But these perfectly crafted duchies are not drifting to Naxos, and we don't know why. Time to figure it out. But maybe after some sleep. Alright, cheers for joining, and until our next streams, whenever they are, it's a cheerio.